Alright, what are our rares? Nah, Connive is good. Underrealm Lich. 5 mana, 4/3. If you would draw a card, set like the top 3 cards of your library and put one in your hand, the rest into your library. Interesting. Chamber Sentry was very good. Watery Grave. Experimental Frenzy. This is the card I have no idea how it's going to play out. Alright, let's go look at our multicolored cards first. Seems to be the way to do this. Artful Takedown, very strong. Connive, very strong. Can we go green, black, blue? That would be nice. Underrealm Lich strong. The Rhizome Lurchers were okay. Glowsaur Shaman. Not that strong. Beam Splitter Mage wasn't very good. The Piston Cyclops was okay. Vindicator was okay. Hammer Dropper seemed bad. Garrison Sergeant was not that great, but was okay. The Swath Cutter Giant was okay. The Guild Mage was good. Shield Mate were not that good. Peacemaker was okay. The Ladev Champion we haven't seen yet. Seems okay. So multicolors are not screaming at us to do anything. Except maybe that. Our strongest cards seem to be blue-black. What are our rares? Let's take a look. Rares seem to be... We've got a Pegasus Courser. That was good when my opponent played against it. That card seemed good. Our blues seem quite good. Seems fine. Stitch seems good with a bunch of Surveil. Excuse me. Playcrafter was fine. I think our blue, black, and green are our strongest colors, so I'm going to put our blue, black, and green into our deck. You'd be shocked. Blue, black, and green, strongest colors, blue, black, and green into the deck. What? Okay, so let's go look at our commons now. What are our commons like? White commons, pretty unexciting. Luminous Bonds is very good, mind you. Blue commons. We got 2 capture spheres. Oh my god, so we have removal this game. That's nice. A burglar rat. Seems like it gets good value. Black commons seem pretty weak. Red commons. We got a lava coil in there, a sure strike. And not a whole lot in the red commons either. Barging Sergeant ×1. Green commons look very bad. It's unfortunate. That worm's been much better than I gave it initial credit for. Artful Takedown is nice. We've got a blue-black locket. We've got a green-black locket ×2. Can we go massive draw? That'd be so good. Let's get the Lurchers. I'm not sure about the Uprisings. I'll plug them in for now, but I'm not super excited about that. Do we have any other cards we can run? We're looking for blue, black, green. Too bad our best creatures are white, green. What's this deck looking right now? Nowhere near the amount we need. We need like 10 more creatures. We're over the count. What's the creature count at? 14. All right, chat. I need to take a quick break. Then we'll continue constructing this deck and see if we can make it work. There's no targeted removal again. The capture spheres are going to have to double as removal. They're not really removal. They're okay, though. But we're missing all the black murder style cards, which is too bad because there's a fair number as commons. But either way, back in a second. Alright. So, need creatures in this deck. Huh. How much Surveil do we have? No, seriously, game. How much Surveil do we have? Why would you not tell me yet? So we're short early drop creatures. It's not good enough for this. I can put in the Mesmerist. They don't look very good to me. You know, a Wall of Mist might actually be something I'd play in this deck. Bat is a 4-drop. Chat, why are all of our good creatures green-white? So disappointing. Look, it's a 3-drop. We desperately need 3-drops. It's 2 3-drops, both of whom are good. We don't have any white guild gates that are relevant to the colors we're playing. Well, shit. Whenever you draw a card, instead looks. This is 5/4, 4/3, pay 4, gain indestructible. It's not bad. We got 2 removal spells there. We've got a steel card. That seems pretty bad for us. The Uprising. Oh wait, no, it fights, doesn't it? So we can trade 1/1s while getting Death Touch on all of our creatures. Death Touch on all of our creatures is not very exciting in this deck, in my opinion. We have a shit ton of draw if we run all 3 lockets. That's definitely doable. We're 10 cards over right now. Yeah, I'm not sure the Lurchers are going to be good, but I need creatures, so I don't think I can take them out. I think we're 15, like 19 creatures with this count here. I think I'm playing all the lockets. It's a lot of lockets. I don't think I can play these dudes that many. Maybe 1. 2/2 gets better with Surveil. I don't know how many Surveil I have, because like, every time I count, like, it's tough to say. I think this card is very solid. Surveil seems very good. Oh, I can definitely not play that. I don't mind combat tricks that keep me creatures in play. Some shitty creatures to sacrifice off. It would be nice to have Severed Strands in the deck as my only targeted removal. Too many 4-drops. Can't cut any of them though. All my removals on 4. Am I still that many cards over? 6 cards over. Really? Doesn't feel like we're 6 cards over. What the fuck? We have too many 2s. So when I look at this, what are the weakest cards? Dazzling Lights are fairly weak. The Mesmerist is extremely weak. The Wall of Mist is fairly weak. Burglar Rat seems okay, but not amazing. The Dissident is very weak. The insects are fairly weak, but not super weak. Playcrafter's fine. Sinister Sabotage seems worse than the one that does damage, but it's still okay. We've got 3 lockets for draw. We might be able to get away with 16 lands with a deck like this. The bats are pretty bad. But we have no flying creatures, so some flying creatures would be nice. Okay. And what are we at? 6 of these need to go. Seems like a 2/2 does nothing could go. Seems like a 2/1 it does nothing could go. Put our creature count super low down to 15. We have 4 more cards out. I don't think I need 2 Dazzling Lights. I'll run 1. Keep the Wall of Mist. Keep the Burglar Rats. Still need 2 cards out. 3 cards out? What in the fuck? Oh, we're going to cut 1 land though, so I just need 2 cards out. 2 drops are now Wall of Mist, Burglar Rat, Snitch, Harpooner, Shaman. Those are decent. Guess I can drop the Beetle and be alright about that. The bats. Bats are pretty bad. 3 lockets is pushing it though. 3 drops are pretty weak. It's not like we're using the ramp. We're literally just using these as a very expensive draw. Cost me 7 mana to draw 2 cards. Still. I have 10 good white cards, do I? Got a Luminous Bonds. I've got a Scout. Take Heart's okay. Rock Charger's good. That's 4. Patrols are alright. That's 6. Pack Beast. Whatever. Restorer, whatever. Flight of Equinox, whatever. That's 6 white cards. And the other ones are white-red, right? And white-green. So what would we cut? What are our colors here? This is green-black. This is blue. Blue is pretty solidly in here right now. A lot of our strongest cards are blue. Thinking of cutting black here. So the Glowstone Shaman's whatever, but it's an early drop. The Rhizome Lurchers or whatever. The Underrealm Lich seems pretty good to me. We don't have a ton of draw. It's not because of the draw. It's literally just 4 life or indestructible. Seems pretty damn nice. On a 4/3 body. This is our only targeted removal. So if we drop these, it'd be 1, 2, and we gotta be careful about the black-blue too. Can we really afford? Both our lockets are black too. I don't think we can afford to give up black. So what do I get out of that? I get a healing spell. I get white, green, and... I can play this anyways. I'm playing green. I didn't even realize these were green. Might play them anyways. But I get access to Ledev Champion, which seems pretty good, but not amazing. The Centaur Peacemaker, which is decent. The Guild Mage, which is quite good. Not playing red, so I don't get access to my red creatures. Let's look what that looks like. So this would be the black. And we gotta look at the second set of black too. What does the white look like? Flyers are nice. It's a win condition. Luminous Bonds is nice. It's targeted removal. Scout's fine. It's a 2-drop. It doesn't suck. Take Heart is a combat trick. Rest of these I'm not so excited about, but I get the white-green cards too, which are the Guild Mage, the Centaur Peacemaker, and the Oledev. I don't have good duels for this, but I don't have good duels for the other ones. I'm pretty low on duels on this. Swiftblade with Mentors is good. Swiftblade? I have a Swift... What? Swiftblade? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So Take Heart, Skyline Scout, Conclave Guild Mage. That one's a good one. Generates a lot of value late. Rock Charger's good. Centaur Peacemaker's good. The Death Champion is pretty mediocre. 3 for a 2/2. Sometimes generates 1-drops on 5 mana. Luminous Bonds and Patrol. I mean, I feel like our weakest cards are blue, but Capture Spheres are really good. I mean, we could splash blue. All right, chat, you're fucking up my game here. There's too many options all of a sudden. I thought we were black, blue, green. But we could be much less blue. Drop the Phantasm, drop the Dazzling Lights. Enhanced Surveillance is really good if you're running black, blue, and a shit ton of Surveil. But I can run these as splash, and Connive as a splash, and Artful Takedown as a splash. So I could go white, green, blue with no black. But then these are not splashes, are they? I need black in there. Green is not terribly exciting as a monocolor, but it is reasonably exciting as a splash. Maybe not for black though. The thing is that it's a reasonably exciting black splash with a reasonably exciting blue-black splash with reasonably exciting green cards. which means if I go green without going black, I give up everything in this pile, and I pick up this pile. I'm not against that. The issue becomes connive and artful takedown. Those are the ones that really suffer from that. Were the other lockets black? They weren't, right? Yeah, they were. So I can get black mana sources off lockets. Go white, green, blue. It's interesting. What does that look like? So that's a 2-drop. Do we have a 2-drop yet? No. It's actually 40 cards right now. All of our blue shit left. All of our black shit left. The white, green. We're on 14 creatures. We have 2 2-drops, 3 2-drops, 1, 2, 3, 3 3-drops. So 2. Those are 2s. So we have quite a few more 2-drops that I'm giving credit for. We actually can run green-black if we're running black sources for this. So we're running quad color, is that right? Blue, green, white, black. So we can still splash the Lich as a power card. Just not running red is what we're doing. All of our dual lands are red, that's clever. I like how we're not running that. We lost 2 pieces of targeted removal, but we picked up a Luminous Bonds, so we kind of did okay with that. So we're primarily white, green, splashing black and blue. And all of our splash lands fuck us. Hey, Booty Goon. I mean, we could just get rid of the Flight of the Equinaughts. It's not a very exciting card. So how do we kill them at the moment? A couple flyers. A dream. Worms. Yeah, we give up all of our Surveil doing this. Surveil has been really strong. This is pretty unexciting to me. I liked Dazzling Lights. I liked the Phantasm. I liked Enhanced Surveillance. It was cheap and seemed strong. I liked Sinister Sabotage. I liked the Rat. Severed Strands seemed okay in the deck. Snitch was a good blocker. Plague Dude seemed okay. I don't know, chat. I don't know if we can do this. This card is strong, but not amazing. This card doesn't seem great yet. That card is good. That card's okay. That card's okay. That card seems good. These are already playable. The card I mostly miss is the Myth Patrol and the 2/2/3 cards. Cut blue. Well, that's your opinion. You can keep that to yourself. Alright, let's get this back over here. $39 of 40. Shaman was fine. The Lurchers were fine. Not good, mind you, but fine. Alright, did I miss anything back? This is all garbage. As is that. These are fight spells, kind of. I mean, just 1-for-1's us. 1-for-1 1 drops, though, to kill, like, other stuff. How's the blue-black splash look? Pretty painful. Blue cards are alright, so are the black cards. Hmm. 43. It's our late game. This is our mid game. This all seems fine. The lockets let us draw. Child of Night's pretty weak. How many Servile did we end up with? 1. Probably not enough Servile to run this. 2. Nowhere near enough Servile. 3. Too bad. I really would love to run Enhanced Surveillance. Card seems pretty strong from we playing against it. Probably don't want to run Thoughtbound Phantasm. Whispering Snitch is a lot less good if I'm not running a bunch of Surveillance. So what are we running black-blue for, honestly? 12 creatures is too few. Huh. 3 red removals. Did we have 3 red removals? I don't remember 3 red removals. Do you have a Command the Storm? This is a red removal. We have a Lava Coil. What's the third one you're seeing? It's kind of it, isn't it? Hey, Gamer Checks. Thanks. So the blue is absolutely being splashed for removal. It's like the second strongest fucking cards we have in there. We could just make it a lighter splash. I mean, it is totally possible to make this a light splash. With just Capture Spheres, Connive, Artful Takedown. Drop these two and be alright. Which means we're primarily green-black splashing blue. Is that reasonable? I mean, our green-black cards are not super high power quality. Especially when we start taking out shit like snitches. 2 more for green-black. Yeah, I could just throw in junk, right? We have Burglar Rats. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is really a 3-drop. I mean, it's a 2-drop, but it's really a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2-drops that suck is really kind of a lot. No one is massively excited about 5 2-drops that suck. And then the blue is a little painful. It's another playable 4-drop, as is the bats. No, not a lot of Surveil in these packs at all. No one's excited about Shieldmates. I mean, there are good white cards here. Not a lot, but a couple. There's basically the Flyers is the white package. The red package is 2 reasonable removal spells and nothing else. I don't know if this card is playable. Doesn't seem very playable. Beetles don't seem good. Our extra mana is going to be dumped into lockets. And we win by wishing them dead. Die, we say to them, die. It's just too many shitty 2-drops. Like, at this rate right now, our shitty 2-drop count is like out of control. Like, look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shitty 2-drops. There are 5 2-drops where we draw them and we're like, please no. Undercity Uprising is really good. Really? Because when I read this, I see a 4-mana card that 2-for-1s me every time I play it. Why do you think that's really good? So I see us trying to play something else that doesn't suck. Two drops are tokens, but 2-for-1ing yourself repeatedly with your 2-drops is not something you want to build into a deck. You want to remove that type of thing from your deck. These are the type of cards I don't want to draw. With the exception, maybe, of Burglar Rat, who's probably just fine. I don't want to draw these cards past turn, like, 2. Maybe this card is okay, but these 3 cards, and I'm still short 1 to 2 cards. These 3 cards are really bad for us. We don't want to draw these cards. Like, we want them on turn 2, and then we never want to see them again, and really, we don't even really want them on turn 3. So what I keep mousing through here is looking for replacements for those cards. Something that's playable a little bit less. Like, this player card is maybe a little bit better than that. It's playable a little bit later. Maybe Wand of Vertebraes. Playable, maybe. And we have some effects where removing shit is relevant. It's like 1 card, 2 cards. Yeah, but think about the small stuff I could draw. All right, imagine drawing Conclave Guildmage. You draw him on 2, he's a 2/2. That's great. You draw him on 8, he's a 2/2 who does other shit. Same with, to some degree, the Shaman, lesser degree. The same with some degree, the Dissident. It's these type of creatures that I don't want to draw late. So I'm trying to get rid of them. No, red-green's not very playable for me. So we keep mousing back and forth from. We're already on 3 colors. I don't really want to go to 4. Especially when our dual lands all support white, but they support white and red. Which is not really where we want to be. Those are 2 colors I don't have in my deck right now. Black isn't worth it. The problem is, for the guy who keeps second guessing me, even though I've said this every single fucking time already, is we have a lot of strong cards that are black splashes, right? The Rhizome Lurchers are kind of the core of our mid game. The Underground Lich is one of our stronger cards. Artful Takedown and Connive are both black. Both the Lockets involve black. There's a large portion of our game plan that's black, even though it doesn't involve black cards. kind of an issue. It makes it very difficult to pull that out of our deck. At 40 right now. Maybe I run one of these shitty Death Touch cards. Seems so bad to me. Oh, you're still arguing? I thought I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance. I gave you the chance to be like, yeah, it's just my opinion. And then you argued with me again. All right, let's just time you out so I can be clear. Okay. There's literally an anti-backseating clause in my fucking chat. It's basically, don't piss off the streamer. Presumably if I call you out, it's because you're particularly pissing me off. So let's have quiet time for you. All right. What else do I want here? Certainly not white cards. Anyone wants white cards, speak now. Your chance is this moment. Oh, no one? Okay. I guess I could run maybe one Dazzling Lights. We are running Blue Splash. It is a combat trick. Get rid of the Child of Night. Stick in the Whispering Snitch, who I'm not very excited about, but maybe. Drop one of these shield mates. So now we've got a little bit less shitty stuff. It's possible I could get away with it never happened. Okay. There are 6 good white cards. The problem is that by putting in white, we nuke our black. All of our best cards are black something. They're either black blue or they are black green. That's all of our best cards. So giving up black as a color is insane with this deck. Adding white is really difficult if we're keeping black and blue and green. Maybe Disdainful Stroke is good enough to play in this deck. Seems like something we'd have later. Creature count made it to what? 14, that's not bad. We got a couple worms, couple things. We don't have a lot of removal. Severed Stand is going to 2-for-1 us, but it's cheap, unlike the fucking 4-mana one. Got some draw in here. We're running 17 lands and 3 lockets. The goal is to just draw. With a little bit of Surveil, a little bit of removal. Alright. Anything else I want here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's name our deck. Okay, let's fix our mana. Let's get a couple games. I'm pretty close to the end of my stream today, I think. How many blue sources are we running? 4, 5. This is 5 blue sources, 5 green sources. It's actually, this is multicolored. So it's 8 black. Seems okay. 6 green seems a little light. Okay. Five blue is kind of a lot too. But yeah, I mean, but I have, this is not a splash. This is like a multicolored deck. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards. Maybe? This maybe works. All right, let's get this white deck going. Get in there.